With the general election drawing near, the spotlight is on voter participation. In recent years, voter turnout has reached a low point, raising questions about public trust in elected leaders and the effectiveness of political representation. So what's been driving this disconnect? Carla Ramdeen has more in this report.
No vote. Vote not help no one.
Why you say that?
Only when they want to give a vote, you see them. When they want help, you don't see none of them. So, no vote.
In the last general election, only 37.8% of eligible voters casted their ballots. Research fellow Salisis at the University of the West Indies, Mona, Dr. Stephen Johnson, explains that this is problematic as it indicates that the minority is making decisions for the majority.
But based on a recent study that we have done here at Salisis, what we find is that the older voters are more inclined to vote. And that's usually a universal trend. But nonetheless, it doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot try to engage, like, for example, Gen Z or millennials or Gen X. But what you find is that voter turnout among this cohort is exceptionally low.
Dr. Johnson says part of the issue is linked to political distrust. He explains that some politicians fail to keep their promises, adding it is the duty of citizens to be aware of government procurement processes.
Some of it is driven by ignorance because government procurement process, it takes a very long time. But when a politician goes on the platform and say, okay, I'm going to give you X, but it's going to take a very long time, you know what? You're not going to want to hear from him, especially when your opposition or your opponent is promising to get it to you now. So again, this is the source of the distrust.
We took to the streets to gauge voting intent among the electorate in Halfway Tree St. Andrew.
I'm going to vote for the People National Party. I don't say nothing about Andrew Jones' party. Right? Andrew Jones, I do female, my party, I must my party. I don't vote because I look at slice of bread. I just like the party. I see the party I got the right way, I vote. If I not got the right way, I not vote.
I show a mama from my barn. My granny I show her, so I have to set the trend. I just grow up barn I show her. Now change.
People should vote. However, I am just not sure what I'm voting for right now. There have been some changes, some improvement and so on, but the behavior of the members of parliament and the persons in government, it leaves a bad taste in their mouth.
Carla Ramdeen, CVM News.